messo gli occhi su di te, tu sei diversa e non lo sai, tu balli e ridi tra di noi, ma sono tristi gli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me, ho messo gli occhi su di te, per una storia che non so, che vuoi nascondere ma che sta tutta là negli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me. Balla, non pensiamoci, balla, divertiamoci, balla, sorridiamoci, balla, e diciamoci basta. Ho messo gli occhi su di te, tu sei diversa e non lo sai, qualcosa vuoi dimenticare, tu balli e non ti stanchi mai, è come sei, somigli un po' a me. Ho messo gli occhi su di te, tu sei diversa e non lo sai, tu balli e ridi tra di noi, ma sono tristi gli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me. Ho messo gli occhi su di te, per una storia che non so, che vuoi nascondere ma che sta tutta là negli occhi tuoi, è come sei, somigli un po' a me, è come sei, somigli un po' a me, è come sei, somigli un po' a me.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the 29th Starfury Facebook Live. Got an exciting series of events set up for you guys for tonight as we go through the latest details of what's going on at Starfury with all the latest news and gossip for you on our events. And only 2 weeks ago, we were at Lux 2, our second event for the TV series Lucifer, and in 1 week's time we'll be getting ready for the opening ceremony in Brighton for Crossroads 6. Now 2023 is looking to be a very exciting year for Starfury Conventions. We got some great guests, some great events. I hope we'll see you along at some of those events over the next few months. So we're going to head straight into it. Now, it was 4 years ago that we announced Starfury Lux 2, and it finally took place 2 weeks ago. And it proved to be an absolutely amazing success of event. We had a great time. And one of the things that made it so good was that the Lucifer cast and the fans of the series, the Lucifer fans, were just so amazing. And I actually personally think that Lux 2 was an even better event than the first one. We had a really great time. Anyway, we have a little video to show you now with some highlights from Lux 2. So that was Lux 2, and what an amazing time we had in the company of the wonderful Lucifans. And it was a fantastic event. And tickets are already on sale for Lux 3. Nearly half the tickets already have sold. So it's going to be another exciting event with Lux 3 that's taking place February next year. And we should hopefully be starting to announce a couple of guests for that one pretty soon. However, one of the big questions that people keep on emailing me or DMing me over Facebook is what's going on with COVID precautions at Starfury events. Now, we came out of COVID here in the UK in the summer of 2021, but we kept on COVID restrictions when we returned in September 2021 and throughout 2022. We want to make sure that our events are as safe as possible for all attendees, the guests and the staff and everybody involved. Most events, pretty much all live events now seem to have dropped all COVID precautions. We are still requesting for Crossroads 6 that attendees show either a vaccine passport or proof of a negative COVID test that's been taken on the day of registration. That way, we just make it feel a lot more safe for the attendees and the guests. As promised, we've not used any plexiglass or masks in any of our photo ops since any of our events since we came back in 2021. I made that promise to you and we've kept to it. Now, moving on, next week's time, we'll be preparing for Starfury Crossroads 6, our 6th event celebrating Supernatural. It's going to be an incredible event. It's taking place in Brighton, and here's a trailer for that convention. So that's it. That's Starfury Crossroads 6 that's taking place next week. We have an incredible lineup of guests for Supernatural fans, starting with Magda Apanowicz, who's was also probably best known for the TV series Caprica. She was in Travelers. She's currently appearing in The Flash this season as well. We also have Leah Cairns joining us, who many of you may also remember from Travelers and Battlestar Galactica. We have Rick Worthy joining us, who was the alpha vampire on Supernatural, was also in The Vampire Diaries as well, and again was also in Battlestar Galactica. Also joining us is Julie McNiven, who was also in the TV series Mad Men. We've got Samantha Ferris joining us. Keith Sarabaika will be along as well. This marks 20 years of Starfury events for him. Also joining us is Rob Benedict. We also have along Ruth Connell, who plays Rowena on the show. It wouldn't be a Starfury Supernatural event without Mark Sheppard in the lineup, who plays Crowley. He's also known for Firefly, Battlestar Galactica, Doctor Who, many other shows. We also have the lovely Danielle Ackles joining us, who, as well as being known for Supernatural, was also one of the stars of One Tree Hill. And finally, we have Jensen Ackles joining us. Most recently, he's been in The Boys, Big Sky. A lot of you will know him for Dark Angel and Smallville. And of course, some of you may actually know him as Dean Winchester in Supernatural. So that's the lineup for Starfury Crossroads 6. It's already sold out. It sold out almost immediately as soon as we announced that Jensen would be joining us. His photo ops have also pretty much, and autographs have also now pretty much sold out, except we've got about 10 or 20 duo photo ops with him and Danielle together. Photo ops with Danielle are also running pretty tight as well. So if you wanted to get any of those, probably best to snap them up now. About half the fan meets have gone. Fan meets with Rob Benedict and Ruth Connell and Mark Sheppard are sold out. We have availability on some of the other guests. The fan meets with Jensen and Danielle, and also as Magda and Leah Cairns, they were included in the Diamond Pass, so they didn't go on sale. But that's Starfury Crossroads 6. That's taking place next week. It's going to be a wild event as we're down in Brighton celebrating Supernatural, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys at that event. Our next Supernatural event, Crossroads 7, that's going to be taking place in September. The dates will be announced next week. We may be announcing, well, we should be announcing a couple of guests next weekend as well. We're going to be throwing a bit of Buffy the Vampire Slayer into that one as well, and other Joss Whedon shows, along with it being primarily a Supernatural event. Tickets are going to go on sale at 9 a.m. for all attendees of Crossroads 6 next week, and then they'll open up for the general public at 6 p.m. in the afternoon. So if you want to snap those up, because they're going to go quickly the way it went for Crossroads 6, and Crossroads 7 is going to be back at the Birmingham Hilton, as will Crossroads 8, which is taking place in April next year. So that's Starfury Crossroads, our Supernatural event. After Starfury Crossroads, our next event is also another show that Jensen Ackles was on, although he won't be attending this one, and that's our celebration of the television series The Boys, and that's Starfury VortCon. VortCon's going to be taking place from April 21st to 23rd at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. And the guests we have joining us, we have Black Noir himself, we have Nathan Mitchell. We also have the wonderful Kobe Minifie. We also have Frenchie joining us, Toma Capone, and we also have Huey along Jack Quaid. Those are the guests so far for VortCon. I'm currently working on one more guest for that event. So we've definitely got 4 guests, but hopefully we should end up with 5 guests for that event. It's going to be a great celebration of The Boys. A lot of people have been asking me, what are the party themes going to be for that event? Well, for the Friday night party, the theme's going to be Bill Murray tribute. So you have to come dressed as a character from a Bill Murray movie. The Saturday night party is Hero-gasm. So that'll be a chance for all superheroes to go wild. And the Sunday night party will be the Worlds of Garth Ennis. So you can come along as any comic book character from something written by Garth Ennis, such as The Boys or Preacher or Judge Dredd or Hitman, or don't know if any of you read The Crossed, but any Garth Ennis property is going to be the theme of that. And that's our celebration of The Boys. And The Boys, of course, started out as a comic book series published by Avatar. No, it was Boom, published by Boom, written by Garth Ennis. And our next event after that is also a celebration of comic book heroes, but this time from the DC universe. And we're celebrating all the popular DC TV shows, mostly that were on the CW, and that's Starfury Ultimates Apocalypse. And the guests that we have joining us for that, we have Batwoman herself. Javicia Leslie is one of the guests. Also from Batwoman, we have Megan Tandy and also Nicole Kang. From the TV Stargirl, we have the star of the show herself, Breck Bassinger, along with Meg DeLacy and Yvette Monreal. And we also have from Supergirl, we have Nicole Maines, who played Dreamer on Supergirl. Soon she can be seen in Yellow Jackets. From Titans, we have Connor Leslie. And rounding up the lineup, we have Superman himself, Tyler Hoechlin, the star of Superman and Lois, who was also in Teen Wolf and many other shows. So that's Starfury Ultimates Apocalypse, our celebration of the DC TV universe. That's taking place from May 5th to 7th at the Hilton Hotel, Birmingham. You can order your photo ops now online for that. Get your tickets for that. It's going to be a great event. We've got some great guests for that. Now, after celebrating the DC universe, it's only fair that we should then celebrate the Marvel universe, and we'll be celebrating both the Marvel TV and the cinematic universe. And that we have for Starfury Ultimates Multiverse. And here we have a trailer for that event. There you go. That's Starfury Ultimates Multiverse. Now, I've got to redo the trailer there. We're only advertising 2 guests up on there at the moment. We've got a lot more guests in store for you, and I'm working on even more. But Ultimates Multiverse, that's taking place from June 16th to 18th at the Hilton Metropole Hotel in Birmingham. And joining us for that event from the film Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania, we have Katie O'Brien will be joining us at that event. Katie was also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well, so she actually got 2 Marvel properties under her belt, and she was also in The Mandalorian. We have from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Henry Simmons joining us. Also from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. joining us will be Jeff Ward. And another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. guest, we have Adrian Palicki joining us. Also, Adrian is, of course, one of the stars of the brilliant Orville. From Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings, we have Menga Zhang. And from all the Avengers films and Captain American films and also the TV series How I Met Your Mother, we have Kobe Smulders. So there you go. That's how the lineup's looking so far for Ultimates. Actually, we've got 3 Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. guests, but when you actually look at it, Katie O'Brien and Kobe Smulders were also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well. So that's 5 Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. guests. Currently, I'm in negotiations with 4 Marvel Cinematic Universe guests, two of them who are absolutely huge. It's all down to their schedules at the moment. So hopefully in the next few weeks to the next month, I should be able to make some really huge announcements, fingers crossed. But if it all goes according to plan, I think it'll sell out immediately. We'll just have to see how it goes. But as Stanley said, enough said. Okay, moving on. And after Starfury Ultimates Multiverse, our next event is we go back in time to Scotland of the 1700s. Well, they're now in America actually on the show, but we will be having Highlander 6, our celebration of the television series Outlander. It's been one of our most popular events. The Outlander fans are some of the most incredible fans, and the cast have been wonderful that we've worked with so far. It's going to be taking place from August 4th to 6th at the Hilton Hotel in Birmingham. And joining us, we have Stephen Cree. You can currently see Stephen on Alibi Channel in a TV series show called The Diplomat, but Stephen's wonderful. He's like our party guest at every event. Also joining us, we have Mark Lewis-Jones. We also have along Alexander Vallejos. A lot of you remember him from Merlin as well. Another guest joining us, we have Paul Gorman. We also have Caitlin O'Ryan. And we have rounding out the lineup for the moment, the hugely popular Duncan Lacroix, who plays Murta on the show. People absolutely love his character. He's one of the most popular characters on the show, and Duncan's a wonderful guest to have at any Outlander event. I'm working on 2 or 3 more guests for the event, but with some of the bigger names I'm going for, they're going to commit a bit closer to the event. So hopefully I should be able to announce more guests for that event, probably around April, May, June period. But you know, ticket sales have been going well for it. It always does well, our Outlander event. It's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to seeing all the Outlander fans at Highlanders 6. Now, as I said, some of those events we've had been running for several years, like Highlanders, that's the 6th event. But our next event, it's a first-time one. It's Witchbomb. We're covering Motherland Fort Salem and Warrior Nun at that event. 2 wonderful shows, and we have a trailer for that event for you now. So that's Starfury Witchbomb, our celebration of the television series Motherland Fort Salem and Warrior Nun. Now that's taking place from August the 18th to the 20th at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. And the guests that we have along joining us for that weekend are Diana Pavlovska. We also have Candice McClure, who a lot of you will also remember from Battlestar Galactica. We have Emily Leclerc. From Warrior Nun, we have Olivia Declan. From Motherland Fort Salem, General Alder herself, Lynn Renee. We have from Warrior Nun, Christina Tonterry Young. We have Amalia Holm and Taylor Hickson. I have to say, Taylor was at our final survival event last year. She is one of the nicest guests, as is Candice McClure. They're two of the nicest people you could ever hope to meet, and fans will be in for a real treat when they meet them at Witchbomb later this year. So that's Starfury Witchbomb, our celebration of Motherland Fort Salem and Warrior Nun. If you haven't seen either of those shows, all of Motherland Fort Salem is currently available on BBC iPlayer. I heavily recommend it. Once you start it, you'll binge the whole 30 episodes. It's also on Disney Plus. I don't know if season 3 is on Disney Plus yet, but the first 2 seasons were last time I checked. Warrior Nun is on Netflix. The first 5 episodes are a bit slow, but then the last 5 on season 1 really pick up, and season 2 you'll just binge straight away because it's an absolute cracker. So that's Starfury Witchbomb. Now, after Starfury Witchbomb, we have Starfury Crossroads 7, but I can't really tell you too much about that because that's being launched next week. So I can't give away the dates or information or the guests just yet, but those who are along at Crossroads 6 will get all that update next week. Then we have Ultimates Legends. That's our 3rd Ultimates event, and it's solely focused on the TV series Legends of Tomorrow. We had such a huge response to Legends of Tomorrow at the last Ultimates event that Legends of Tomorrow now has its own convention, and that's taking place from November 10th to the 12th at the Hilton Hotel in Birmingham. And we have the star of Legends of Tomorrow herself joining us, Katie Lotz. She's an incredible guest, and any event with her is just going to go with a bang. We also have Adam Seckman, who's from Legends of Tomorrow. It's his first time at a UK convention. We also have Tala Ash. Also joining us is Nick Zano, who plays Steel on Legends of Tomorrow. And rounding out the lineup, we have Jess McCallan, working on further guests for that show, but I still think we've got 5 absolutely incredible guests for that so far. There'll be further announcements across the year. I'm looking at probably around 10 or 11 guests for that event. So those are the events we've got. We still have Crossroads 7 to announce. Also, Red Dragon 6 is currently scheduled to take place either the 27th to the 29th of October or the 24th to the 26th of November. Those are the 2 dates that I presented to Mads Mikkelsen's representation. They tell me he's very keen on doing the event, but it's going to be down to his availability. And I kind of feel it's a bit like with Lux 2. When Tom Ellis couldn't make it last year, we postponed it until Tom was available. We've waited so long for Red Dragon, I feel it'd be ridiculous running it without Mads along as a guest. So I'm working with his management to try and find out what are the best dates. Those are the availability that we have at the Radisson Edwardian at the moment. And when Mads' management get back to me on that, then we can nail that down, put tickets back on sale. When fans know the dates, offer refunds for those who can't make the new dates, and then we'll have an absolutely incredible celebration of the Red Dragon, the Hannibal conventions. Somebody put in the comment section, made me laugh. They said, invite Raoul to Red Dragon. I've invited him every year, and he always says no, but who knows? Hopefully he'll eventually say yes. So that's what we've got looking for 2023. Of course, we already have announced for 2024 Lux 3, and ticket sales are already going great for that as well. Also, just to remind you, got a competition going on right now over on the Starfury Twitter page, and you can win yourself Hey, just the sound went down a second. Sorry about that technical glitch. Joe sorted it all out. So we have this week got a Trisha Helfer signed Funko Pop going. Go on our Twitter account, retweet. We have coming up in the next few weeks a signed Mads Mikkelsen Rogue One Funko Pop of Galen Urso. We've got a Rebecca Madder signed Funko Pop as Zelina. Lana Perella from Once Upon a Time. We've also got signed Funko Pop by Andrew Scott of Moriarty, and another one, a different Moriarty Funko Pop signed by Andrew Scott. And here we got an Eliza Taylor signed Funko Pop. And so you enter our competitions on Twitter. You could win one of them. I've got a pile of pops waiting back over there of Dean Winchester and of Black Noir and a couple of Star Wars ones. Some of the actors are signing for me when I see them in April, like Katie Sackhoff and Mads. So I've got a whole pile. And also you could also win some of the Starfury pin badges, which you can also win if you also get if you enter the fancy dress cosplay competition at my events. So you got the Black Starfury pin, the Pride Starfury pin, and the Trans Pride Starfury pin. So, you know, opportunity to win those. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Literally as soon as I finish on this, I have to start getting straight back to work on the guest schedules and everything for next week. I'm looking forward to seeing all the Supernatural fans next week. We're going to have an incredible time. It's just going to be amazing and kind of wild. But if you're not at that, I hope I'll see you celebrating the boys at VortCon, or DC superheroes at Apocalypse, or Marvel at Multiverse, or celebrating Outlander at the Highlanders event, Motherland Fort Salem and Warrior Nun at Witchbomb, celebrating Legends of Tomorrow at Legends, and celebrating Hannibal at Red Dragon, and next year celebrating Lucifer at Lux 3. Those are the conventions we've got so far planned. I'm also should hopefully be able to announce in the next few weeks a Shadow and Bone convention as well, which is back on Netflix soon as well. But have a good night. Hope to see you at the Starfury event soon, if not at Crossroads 6. Big thank you to Joe for all her help tonight with sorting all this out, and take care and be good to each other.